Hey guys, Mr. Roombar here. I am away for a baseball game this afternoon, so I wanted to just leave a quick video to introduce what you guys are doing with Miss Bundy and Miss Kane today. Two new games, so listen up so that you get all the information. If you have questions afterwards, you can ask those with one of the ladies and they'll get the answers to you. On one side over here with the scooters, we have a new game called Scooter Pinball. It is kind of like pin dodgeball and scooter soccer kind of all combined. So you can see on the end we have 5 pins and we have the cones around there. That is a goalie zone. The only person who can be in there is the goalie. So each team will have one goalie, and that goalie is not on a scooter. So everybody else is on their scooters. The goalie is not on a scooter. So their job is to patrol that area. They can go anywhere in that area and try and defend the pin, and then they can throw the ball out to people on their team. Your job, if you're not the goalie, is to ride around and to try and knock down the other team's pins. One thing that's very different from this and sideline scooter soccer, when you have the ball, you have to stop. So if somebody passes the ball to you, you have to stop on your scooter. You can either pass it to somebody else or you can shoot it at the pins, but you cannot ride around with the ball in your hands. Okay. So if you see a ball that's way over there and you want to go get it, ride your scooter there. Once it's in your hands, you have to stay still, shoot or pass from there. So that's a big change that comes from sideline scooter soccer. When the ball is in your hand on the scooter, you stay still. You can throw it or shoot it or pass it from there, but you have to stay still. The game or round is over when all 5 cones have been knocked down, and we will reset. At that point, if you're a goalie, you choose somebody on your team to be the new goalie, and we will reline up and go from there. On the other side, we have a 4-corner snowball fight. This is the start of our tennis and our racket series or unit, so this is just a chance to get used to our forehand and backhand. In the game, the 4-corner snowball fight, the goal is to get as many of the snowballs or tennis balls into the other corners or other team's corners. So when we start, there'll be a bunch of tennis balls all over. You hear the whistle, you run up and grab ball. You do not throw it up and hit it out of the air. You have to bounce it. So you can toss it up and let it bounce. You can slam it down, let it bounce, and then you're going to hit it into somebody else's corner. Be careful when you're swinging. Make sure that you don't run in or hit somebody. Again, we're using the foam rackets to start just so we get comfortable with those. But again, just be careful not to hit somebody. The goal is not to hit somebody with the tennis ball, even though it will happen. But these are the soft, squishy tennis balls, so even if it does hit you, we'll be okay. So again, to hit the ball, you have to bounce on the ground and then hit the ball. Then you go find another ball, bounce and hit it. The teams that are going to win this game are the teams that are going to work hard and run and be all over the place versus the teams that are lazy and walking and talking with their group instead of playing the game. You can hit a forehand, which would be just like a high five. You're the inside of your palm first on the racket, or you can bounce it and you can do a backhand, which is when you'll see the back side of the hand that comes through first. So forehand, like a high five. Backhand is literally the back of my hand coming through first. Okay. When the round is over, we'll blow the whistle, stop hitting the tennis balls, and we'll collect them in your corner and count how many you have. You are hoping to have the lowest number of tennis balls. That is the winner. So we'll take one winner. The other 3 teams that have the higher scores, they'll do a quick workout as a team, and then we restart. We don't need to move the tennis balls or anything like that. So when you hear the whistle blow, bring all the balls together, count them as a group, have your number ready. You'll play about 20 minutes of each game, so that should be plenty of time to get practice with hitting the tennis ball, plenty of time to learn the new game in scooter pinball. Again, if you have questions at this time, go ahead and ask Miss Bundy or Miss Kane, and they will get you taken care of.